y'all got to do better, man. Y'all got to do better. Y'all set up all this stuff, these different ways, my scene and different studios. For we do 2 shows. It don't make sense for we in the studio for one show that is the same assets loaded for the other show. And then I create 2 scenes, one for each studio, and they the same too. Like, what's the point of even having this stuff on the damn website if it don't do what it's supposed to do?
Hey, bro, that's a good way to start the show. Rant time.
Damn, man. Do better, stream, y'all. Or y'all gonna lose the custom for sure.
Hey, that's crazy. Welcome back to the Shoot On Podcast, episode 204, with me and the bro, with Kicks ATL. Please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do check out all the social platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. What is the Discord, bro?
I might have been saying it wrong. I think the Discord is Shoe Dog Pod.
Well, you heard it first day now. It's the right way. Shoot On Pod. What's the Discord again?
Wait a minute, let me check. I'm sorry to slow down the intro. I'm sorry. Okay.
That's fine. No, we started with a rant.
The Discord is Shoe Dog Podcast.
Okay, and what is the Patreon, bro?
I've been saying Shoe Dog Pod, but it might be Shoe Dog Podcast.
Just look for the Shoe Dog Podcast, not the Shoe Dog Podcast, and you'll find us everywhere. We're on all the platforms, we're on all the audio platforms, we're on all social platforms, and we're on Discord, and we are also on Patreon. Go and check us out. And if you are lucky enough to catch us on Patreon, we have a separate episode, which you didn't see it, but when we started the show, we accidentally played the intro for here in the crud. So go and check that out, guys. Yeah. That's why Q was ranting, because StreamYard just don't separate studios. But yeah, that's the nothing matter. That's a technical matter. Q will be on the keyboard tonight, ranting to StreamYard, so that'll be fun. We'll hopefully they sort it out. And also, what we're here to do this week, bro?
Same thing we do every week. Try to take over the world.
Hey, that's the one, bro. How you been this week?
I've been needing more vitamins this week because the pollen counts is through the roof.
Oh, yeah. I had to get some eye drops for the missus because her eyes were getting sore with the pollen as well. So I can feel your sympathy.
It's getting worse, bro. Like I don't know what to attribute it to. I mean, it's always bad in Georgia. Georgia in the U.S. is one of the more pollinated states because we have such a variety of plant life here. It's like over 100 different types of oak trees, and it's the oak pollen that's the worst because it's the thinnest. Like pine pollen is real thick, like you can see it. It's like yellow snow in the air, not literally snow-like, but it's like a yellow haze. And if you stand still and just look at nothing, you can see the pollen flakes, especially when it's
tumbleweed of pollen.
Yeah, bro, it's like a cyclone of pollen constantly. But the oak pollen is very dangerous because it's pretty much invisible to the naked eye. It's high, very, very high counts. So when you think it's the pine pollen, the yellow pollen that you see that's making you sick, no, it's the invisible oak pollen that's making you sick. So
it'll congest your lungs and all that stuff. Yeah, I hate that. Like, that's lethal, bro.
I ended up with sinusitis, or however you say it, a couple years ago. Ended up in the hospital for 6 days. Like it's no joke.
I was going to create a little joke there. I thought it was a super mutant power, but it doesn't sound like it, bro.
You remember when I got sick, man? I mean, we beat around the bush on it. when we finally did come back to record. But yeah, I was in the hospital for 6 days, bro. And now I got to take different types of allergy medicine just to be able to breathe and function through the spring and the fall, because it's not so bad in the summer. It's grass pollen in the summer, then there's weed pollen in the fall. So I got sick in the fall off the weed pollen because the weed pollen is invisible also. So you think you're safe because it's not yellow outside. No. Pollen is still in the air. And with, again, the amount of plant life that we have in the state of Georgia, you never know where it's coming from. Like, it's probably mostly ragweed, what they call ragweed, but you never know, bro. It's too much. There's a lot of streams here, a lot of mountainous areas, a lot of wooded areas, and the pollen is out there. You're only safe when it rains.
Bro, remember, it reminds me of that movie. I have to Google it up quickly what the movie name is. The Happening. Remember The Happening? Where plants just kind of like, yeah, bro, plants are evolving to kill humans. Slowly but surely, bro.
We've been killing them forever.
Yeah, to fight back.
Earth is going to defend itself. That's what people fail to realize.
Yeah. You
can pour concrete. That grass gonna find a way to grow up through that concrete at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You can pull roots all you want. The earth is gonna find a way to defend itself. That's what it's made to do. That's why when you go out in nature where it's uncivilized, you will die.
Bro, 100%. Like, you gotta be careful what you eat, how you need to be a real survivalist to survive in the jungle, because if you eat the wrong thing, you're gone. Like, you are gone. There's a plant that we get here, but it was imported from Japan, and it's called Japanese knotweed. I don't know if you heard about it. But that thing will go through anything. Like, if you take it home with you, bro, and it plants itself, your house is done, bro. Like, it will go through concrete.
Are you talking about kudzu?
Maybe. I need to. It came over from Japan because somebody accidentally brought it over, and it will go through anything, bro. It might be the same species, but basically it goes through concrete, goes through, it will rip it apart. It will literally rip it apart. Brick, concrete, wood, everything, bro. Like, it is one of the most contagious things that you could get, and I'm talking about in terms of plant life. We have it in the rail tracks. You have to dig like a meter and a meter apart, and then you gotta dig like 1.6 meters to like wherever it is to kind of get it away from you, from like just to burn it. You gotta incinerate it to kill it, bro.
This is what
it looks like this. Yeah, it looks like the same thing. This is what I'm talking about.
It looks similar.
It's Japanese knotweed. It is. I'm going to look up other names for Japanese knotweed. It is lethal, bro.
Yeah. I've been seeing kudzu my whole life. It's designed by the Japanese government as an exhibition of lush gardens to showcase Japan's. To showcase the country's plants. The large leaves and sweet fragrance of kudzu blossoms garner much notice from gardeners.
It takes 2 to 5 years for consistent treatment to kill it, and you need professional contractors to dig out the roots and contaminate soil to prevent regrowth, because it is that contagious, bro.
Yeah, so kudzu was was brought to the U.S. to help control erosion. It says here in the states of Mississippi, Georgia, and Alabama, they planted kudzu in order to hold soil in place and prevent erosion, to try to help farmers. But now it's a plague. Like,
yeah.
If you find like you said, it covers railroad tracks. It climbs walls. It'll engulf your whole property if you don't get rid of it. So yeah, we probably talking about the same thing.
It only takes 0.50 gram of it to survive for it to regrow. You know how thin, how small 0.50 gram is, bro. That's nothing.
They say it's edible. Maybe we should start eating it.
How you gonna risk that, bro?
They say it's used in medicine too. For anti-inflammatory purposes.
You gotta dig. I was wrong. You gotta dig 3 meters radii or 3 meters box and 3 meters down to make sure you are from the roots, from the end root, bro, to make sure he doesn't survive.
It's in Florida too. It says invasive. Yeah, it outcompetes native plants by smothering them. And it's a wildfire hazard because it's pretty much fuel.
We might be talking about the same thing.
Allowing fires to climb into trees and canopies.
You can eat this. It's good for Lyme disease, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, cardiovascular support, respiratory and immune health, skin and wound care, gastrointestinal health. Yeah, bro, this is probably pretty much. We probably talk about the same thing.
It says also called Japanese arrowroot or Chinese arrowroot.
Hold on, I got it now.
Which y'all probably Japanese got a different name for it anyway.
We're doing some research here today.
Hey man, this stuff is important, bro, because some people might have kudzu on their property, don't realize what it is, and just let it grow, thinking this will come and fine.
It's not the same. It's not the same. Japanese Japanese knotweed is not the same as a plant as Japanese arrowroot, most commonly known as would you say is kudzu, yeah? Kudzu, yeah. Japanese knotweed grows as an upright shrub-like plant and with hollow bamboo-like stems that can reach 3 meters in height. And arrowroot is a viney plant that climbs and smothers other vegetation. So it's different. It's different. But okay, cool. We're past the 10-minute mark. Oh, interesting fact, right? I didn't know, and I don't know why the missus knew this. Back in the day, if you were caught in Japan, like if you were a criminal, they'll tie you down, right, to the ground, and the bamboos used to grow through you. The bamboos grow at such a speed they will kill you in a matter of days.
Holy shit! Unalive.
Yeah. And while alive, bro. And my missus told me like this fact. She was like, we were talking about plants. I thought I introduced this. If you were a criminal, there'll be bamboo shoots, right? There'll be like, I'm talking about really shallow. They'll tie you down, and in a number of days, you hear just shoots. If you're in the forest, you can hear them grow. You hear crackling, and that's bamboos growing. They grow at such a rate that it will kill you within days. It will go through your body within days. That's how they kill you, bro. Bamboo is strong as F, bro.
You keep saying kill. You're not supposed to say that word.
Oh, sorry, bro. Unalive you.
It's too late now. You done said it like 5 times. I said it too, hell. Yeah, I can believe that. I mean, hell, I can see somebody tying you down somewhere where kudzu or the nut root growing and let it smother you to death because it seeks life.
Do you know how quickly bamboo grows?
No.
Some species grow up to 35 to 40 inches per day.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Enough right there. That's enough to penetrate a body.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sheesh. Yeah, there's ways of that's torture, bro. 100% torture. But yeah, on a lighter note, bro. Hey?
I said 1,000%.
Yeah. On another note, how was your week, bro? The more you know. We try to bring interesting facts to the pod. The more you know. Yeah. Well, how's your day, bro?
It's cool, man. I'm just chilling right now. Trying to get my mind ready for this festival.
Ooh.
One of the biggest, bestest festivals of the year, which is the Marietta Food and Wine Festival, which we will be attending, me, the dancing lady, and my sister tomorrow.
Hey.
And I'm thinking about unleashing the future adults on the festival.
You should, bro. Go in heavy, all star.
I mean, I have not worn them out just yet.
Is it going to be muddy? Is it going to be sunny? Is it going to be indoors, outdoors?
It's going to be. Where the hell are my ducks at? I got so many sneakers stacked on top of each other. It's outdoor. The weather is supposed to be nice in the low 80s. Hopefully it ain't changed since the last time I looked at it, but actually it's supposed to only be 70, which is nice. High of 70, I ain't mad at. We're supposed to start out in the morning in the low 50s and get up to around 69, 70 degrees by 5 p.m. So, yeah, it'll be a good time to bring out the futures. I was going to wear some shorts, but now probably just going to go ahead and wear some jeans with them.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Maybe some slacks. I don't know if I got the right color slacks because, them futures got all type of shit going on.
Yeah, you made me laugh with that comment. He goes, "Where's my dunks?" Because I saw a video today. I think I might not send it to you, but I saw a video today. You know how we always like? Do you ever seek your missus' approval for sneakers?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. You'll be running up to your missus and saying, "Oh, look, I like these. I should get them." I saw a video which is quite funny because I think most guys or most people who are sneakers all have that same reaction. They want to show their partner their sneakers. So this guy runs up to his missus up the stairs and says, "No, I should get these. These are so nice." All you see is a pile of sneakers thrown at him. He goes, "Do you really need more sneakers?" She goes, and he goes, "This is uncalled for." She just threw all his sneakers at him.
My wife supports my sneaker habit. She's glad I'm not where I was 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago at this point. I want to say, was it 2023 when I went that one July and I bought 6 pairs in a month?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And that is kind of what got me to where I am now, because when I look back at it, I have to go back and actually check and see what all I bought that month. But I think I only kept maybe 2 of those pairs.
It happens, bro. You said it before. We end up being hype beasts sometimes, and all of a sudden the sneaker comes out. You just need to get it, and all of a sudden you get it. You're like, why did I get these? See what I'm saying?
No, I'm always a hype beast. Like I agree with you, but I'm always a hype beast as far as we know. I didn't explain it. If y'all didn't hear it before, hype beast is not a bad term, depending on how you're using it. I think most people put a negative connotation on it because they never heard the real definition. A hype beast is just a person that has knowledge, a lot of knowledge of what's going on with sneaker and streetwear culture.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm a hype beast with 95s. With 95s,
no, you're a hype
especially.
beast in general. We do a podcast. This podcast wouldn't make no sense if we weren't hype beasts.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I'll talk. I'll go when we go into the first subject matter. I'll talk about that because I want to talk about the 95s that I've got and how I haven't really got regular 95s, but we'll talk about it in the first topic when we do that.
Me and you both. And that only makes us more of hype beasts because, like I was also telling my wife in a different conversation, we have a lot of sneakers that the common person doesn't even know exist.
Yeah. I feel that way. As like if I were a sneaker, especially a 95, I question whether half the people that see it would know what it is.
Not even just 95s, bro. You got a lot of collab J's. The average person does not know about these sneaker collabs that we purchase. When you look at, like, when I wear these tomorrow, if whoever sees this sneaker on my foot is going to wonder why they never seen it before. Or they're going to ask me what it is. And I'm going to say the Futura Nike SB Dunk. And they're going to be like, huh?
Or worse, they think they're foo-foos.
Nah. Because, listen, if somebody asks, if somebody cares enough to ask, and I give them the answer, you can kind of tell by a person's response. Like, some people would like to act like they know and be like, oh, okay, and just leave it alone. But if they say, well, what? Say that again? We'll say Futura. Futura is a famous street artist. Nike SB, which SB means skateboarding. And this is a dunk silhouette. So it's the Futura Nike SB dunk. Look, Futura's signature right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It says the name of the shoe on the shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Just tell them it's better than the Travis Scott. They'll believe you.
I ain't gonna say better. I ain't gonna say worse. I mean,
Equally as good.
Yeah, it's just one of them. Like, when you think about that, because I agree with you, you have to be a hype beast to have the type of stuff that we have.
Yeah,
unless
100%.
You're being led by some person or some source, some influence that's telling you what to buy, what's cool, what's in style. A lot of people, bro, I buy J's for people who don't know the numbers. When I bought that pair of Chicago 13s, and bro was trying to tell me, like, they come out on the 13th. Actually, they came out on the 14th. Like the white and red ones. I said, oh, the 13s? Whatever they is. Got you.
He didn't say, no, the cherry 13s, the Chicago 13s. No, he said, whatever they are. Bro, can I be really honest with you? I started listening to the sneakers as I'm walking. My Black Cement 3 from 2018, they squeak. I haven't got my headphones on. One day I've got to turn my headphones off because I normally walk with headphones on if I'm not walking with my missus. And I wear them to the gym. And they were squeaking. Slightly, but they were still squeaking. And I'm like, do all J's squeak now?
No. I need to know the answer to the question I asked you last week. Do the Chicago 13s squeak?
And you will get that answer next week because I open up the box. I've been so ill that I'm going to drop the review this week, and I will have them on my feet tomorrow, and you will have the answer next week. But the Black Cement 3 from 2018 do squeak, and I feel like it's because
they beat.
Yes, that's
I'm talking about brand new mint condition sneakers squeaking with the 13.
All right. I'll make sure. I'll make sure. I'll tell you next week for sure.
You know why? A possible reason why your threes are squeaking? because the air bubble is leaking. If your
Maybe.
threes are squeaking, the air bubble is leaking.
That's a good shout. That's a good shout. I actually thought it was more or less maybe the midsole, the insole and the midsole separate because the separation between the two is making it squeak. Possibly. Yeah, I feel that might be more the issue than the bubble squeaking. I'm gonna press the bubble and see how it feels. To be honest, I think it's still sturdy, but there's possibilities. So yeah, it started.
Popped air bubbles maintain structure though.
Okay.
So there's a suction action going on if a bubble is popped. When you step down, you compress. When you lift up, air goes in. You step down, compress. Air goes out.
Yeah.
Lift up, air goes in, and so on.
It's not a loud squeak either. So it's a slight squeak, and it feels like there's more moisture between the insole and the outsole. So that's a possibility. So that could be a possibility.
One of my earlier purchases at the very beginning of my collection, I copped the Air Max Force or Air Force Max. I think it's the Air Force Max, and it had a big 270 bubble in the back. And I made a mistake. I used to keep them in the car to drive back and forth to work. I went home one day with my work shoes on and forgot to put them back in the car the next day to go to work. So the only shoe I had to work in was that Air Force Max.
Okay.
So when I went back to work the next day, I went to change my shoes when I got there, and I didn't have no work shoe to wear. So I had to start wearing that shoe to work, right? I wore them one day, and with my job at the time, there was no saving the shoe. Once you wear it in the warehouse and wear it out on the road, making deliveries, like, it's over with, bro. I cleaned it, and when I cleaned it, it only revealed the scuffs that I made that day.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, got you.
So I'm like, oh well, it's over for this one, right? So I continued to wear it to work, and eventually, the outsoles wore down. Scraped off all the grooves, all the traction patterns. The midsoles got compressed from walking in them every day, all day. And eventually the air bubble popped. And every time I took a step, you hear that because it was pulling air in and blowing it back out every time I took a step.
Oh shit, yeah. Bro, that's the Squeakers too, the Squeaquel.
Boy, we named the episode pretty early this week. We ain't 30 minutes in. We got the name of the episode, y'all. It might be a record. I ain't gonna lie. That's it, bro. That is the one right there. You got it. You did it.
And as soon as you talked about that having shoe, bro, it came into my mind. Squeakers too, the Squeaquel.
You did it.
By the way, I didn't even mean to do it. I was gonna say, I was out with the missus today, and I find some of these new shops are very pretentious. Because I went in, right, and my missus wanted to go for a loo break, so I thought, you know what, it's a coffee shop, so we'll go to a coffee shop, and I'll grab a coffee, and she can go to
for everybody
to the bathroom.
When he said the loo, that means the bathroom. I just got to translate for the US people.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand. Not everybody's verbally accurate like verbally
I'm bilingual.
like we are.
It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll explain to you what happened. So I'm ordering a coffee and I want a cappuccino. because one of my favorite coffees is a cappuccino, like frothy coffee, right?
Frothy coffee.
And I'm like, frothy coffee. Sorry, bro, I'm killing it today. So I want a frothy coffee cappuccino. So I've gone in and I said, "Can I get a cappuccino?" And she goes, "Okay, cool. We only have oat milk." I was like, "What?" We only have oat milk. We don't have whole milk. We don't have semi-skimmed milk. We don't have almond milk. We don't have anything except for oat milk. And we know, I know this, because I know all of a sudden oat milk is not very good because it's very high in sugars and it's insulin spiking and it's got all of this rubbish in it. And it's been declassified as, in the UK, has been declassified as milk. So it's no longer milk. You can't regard oat milk as milk anymore in the UK. So I didn't want it. So I just got black coffee. My missus came out from the loo. She says, "I can't go to the loo." Because, how comes? Because we went to a different venue then to go to the loo for her, or to the toilets for her, for a toilet break. She said, "You go in, it's mixed toilets, it's open toilets. I ain't going to sit down and go to the toilet when it's all open toilet and anybody can see me go to the toilet." I was all right, let's get out of it. Yeah, and then she told me this is a vegan place that does vegan coffee and food and nothing else. And if I'd known that, I wouldn't have never gone in.
What kind of freaky ass coffee shop is this?
I don't know, bro. And I'm like, nowadays, being pretentious is like common. Like, I just want, like, you know, when you just want to go to a coffee shop or any restaurant place and you just want to see the menu and you want to see your options, and you have a vegan option, you have kosher options, you have different options, but you have all the options and choices. And you go to a place and it gives you everything that you need. But now they're refining it to, you have, this place only caters for one thing. I'm like, when did that happen, bro? Like, when did we just go from being open and inclusive to everybody to just being pretentious and being only vegan or only non-meat or only vegetarian? Like, when did that happen, bro?
It happens. It's been happening for a long time in the U.S. I mean, vegan is trendy. Vegan is, dare I say, a fad for a lot of people.
Yeah, but tell that to the girl who actually tried to, or the woman that actually tried to eat fruit for the rest of her life and killed herself within 28 days.
I mean, that's on her, bro. Like, everybody needs a certain amount of protein. You can't.
And nutrition and vitamins and minerals and that you don't get from fruit or veg.
I mean, if you're not supplementing that stuff.
That's what they don't tell you. That's what they don't tell you either, bro. Go on a vegan diet. Like,
vegans like to pretend that everything that's alive has a soul and it can hear you and it can feel, it has feelings, and like spinach ain't got no feelings, bro. Like, you're not finna tell me that. I mean, I get it, right? In the interest of being humane, some people are against the killing of animals.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be vegan for that reason, Edison Chin, cool. If you don't like using leather because you think animals will get abused, all right, whatever. But don't try to force that shit on everybody else. The people who go to that freaky ass coffee shop are probably a bunch of people that I would rather not be friends with. To go to such a place or to be a part of such a place probably means them the type of people that try to force their lifestyle on everybody.
No. I would never force my lifestyle on it. Look, bro, I train a lot. I keep active. I love sneakers. I work my ass off, but I'll never ever try to push any of that on anybody else, because from my perspective alone, I know to be me is to be unique as me. Like I can't expect somebody to do what I do, and I wouldn't expect me to do something that somebody else does. What brings me joy doesn't bring other people joy. So like, why would I ever want you to, like, even from a faith wise, I'm Sikh, so I believe in what I believe in spiritually and everything like that. But I'll never ever try and convince you to convert to my religion. No, whatever heals you from inside, go with that, because that's probably that's the most helpful thing for you. I would never want nobody to kind of I would never sit there and try and convince you that my religion is better than your religion because of this. No. Never, that never comes into my mind. Whatever heals your soul, go with that, because that's true to you. See what I'm saying? Yeah. And I've had that. Exactly, bro. I've had that thrust upon me. Like me and my missus was in not in a Uber, but this was before Ubers came around. We was in like a not a black cab either. It was just like a random taxi that you get from a supermarket. So we grabbed one. We had shopping. This was before I was driving. Years before I was driving. Or got my car. And basically, the guy's sitting there, and he asks about my religion, what my faith is, and then he starts preaching to me like, you should become a Christian. You should just. I was like, my missus turned around and said, I'm Christian, I'm Roman Catholic, and don't preach to my boyfriend, because like that's not within your gifted right. You should be just cabbing us across, so that's what you should be doing. And he shut up. Like, don't thrust. Nobody should ever force or thrust anything upon you. What you believe in is what you believe in, and that's all good and mighty. That's it.
Yeah, bro. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. Just be a good person at the end of the day. That's what it's all about.
That's the one. Being a good person is way more important than what you believe in, bro. That's shit.
Yeah, I don't care, man. I don't care what you do on Sunday or Saturday or whatever the hell. I love sneakers and music and my wife. That's where I get my healing from.
Yeah,
my mama,
exactly.
My sister, and my friends, my real friends, not you fucking haters pretending to be friends. Yeah, and goodness, and just general goodness. You know, I don't give a fuck about who you pray to, where you come from, none of that shit. Just be a good person. I know all different types of people. You're not the only Indian guy that I know.
Yeah.
You're probably not the only Sikh guy that I know. Why do I say that? Because I ain't going around asking people what they believe in.
No.
I got white people I'm cool with. A lot of black people I'm cool with. It's. I don't give a fuck.
Two things I never ask people about. Number one is their religion, right? And number two is who they voted for. I don't care. Like, I just need peace and happiness in my life, and politics and religion are the two forms of disgruntledness that leads to absolute chaos in this world, and I don't need that in my life.
Right. Just do the right thing. Try at least to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Want to do some quick strikes?
Yeah, let's go, bro.
First quick strike. What is supposed to be the happiest sneaker day of the year may have been for some, not so much for your boy. Air Max Day.
Wow.
2026 has come and gone. And I ain't buy shit.
Disappointed?
Yes, I'm disappointed. I'll tell you why.
Why?
Let me throw this up on the screen. Shout out to Nice Kicks. At this point, my favorite sneaker media platform. We got the Air Liquid Max on Air Max Day. We also got the Air Max 90 Infrared 3M. We got one of the pairs of the Pata Air Max 1. Okay. We got both pairs, the lumber and wood pairs of the Ducks of a Feather Air Max 95. I think the raffle opened. I'm not sure if it closed on the same day. It probably did. Of the Nike times Zellerfeld Air Max 1000, the OG black and Volt colorway. We got the Air Max 95 bandana, the Air
Did that
Max
sell out?
95.
Did the bandana sell out?
No,
Okay. So
We
it did
got
similar to what the UK did.
we got the Air Max 95 Greedy. And
I know
we
that
got
sold out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Majority.
I was
It's
talking-
only like six and a half, 4 or 5. Only the super small sizes.
By the way, I was
Go
talking to Brit Bay Kicks. Shout out to the bro. He's always looking at the hearing the podcast or looking at the podcast. He always drops me a message. He's going back in for those greedies as well.
And last but not least, the pink foam Air Max 95 released. And Nike also restocked the neon 95s on Air Max Day 2026.
Jeez.
So, I'll tell you a little story about why I'm pissed off. And I'm going to say this with my whole chest. Fuck Snipes. Snipes is a retail store, for those of y'all that don't know. Snipes has an exclusive access release program, right? Early access, actually. And so what Snipes decided to do is put the Air Max 95 Greedy on their early access release, right? I've tried before. I tried for the neons there. I also tried for the 13s for the bro and maybe another pair. So I go in, I actually get the W, quote unquote W, right? Air Max Day is the 26th, which is when everybody is dropping it. I was mistaken too. Let me correct myself real quick. I thought the Greedy was dropping on the 23rd. It was actually the Air Max 95 England that dropped in the US on the 23rd.
We didn't. I don't even pay attention to that. I don't know if it dropped in the UK, to be honest.
Because fuck that shoe, right? So JD Sports had it listed as the Greedy by the SKU number. I searched the SKU number to find out that it was the Greedy, but later it changed to the England and the Greedy went to Air Max Day when Nike put it on the Sneakers app for Air Max Day. So everybody else moved their Greedy release from the 23rd to the 26th.
Yeah,
Right.
because you can't release anything before Nike releases it.
Well, you
Because Nike
can,
told
but
you so.
it's a yeah, exactly. This ain't one of them situations where stores had permission. Like if Nike didn't put it on sneakers for Air Max Day, they probably would have dropped on the 23rd for a lot of places.
Yeah.
However, I get the quote unquote W where I would have been able to purchase the Greedy on the 24th, right? So boom, I get the W on the 23rd. It says, look out for a text message tomorrow to for purchase instructions. Man, them folks sent me that text message. I click on the link. It's a fucking queue for first come, first serve.
No, this is what happened with my Nina Chanel release on the Jordan 3s. They dropped it, and you thought you'd got it. No, it was first come, first serve. That's absolute bullshit, bro.
Bullshit. 900 plus people in the queue when I got there. I'm guessing maybe they sent it to, or they give maybe 1,000 W's, something like that. Bruh. And come to find out it was for the pink foams, which I'd have no interest in, and the greedies. So I clicked the link, and it's the regular ass Snipes queue that you get on release day for any other sneaker. I'm like, what is this bullshit?
That's bullshit.
900 some
absolute
people, and they do the queue bar where you can actually see your place in line, right?
Yeah.
Of course, size 11 is gone by the time I get to the fucking store.
That's bullshit.
So now I'm irritated because now I know it's going to be a fight to get this fucking shoe. If they sold out on Snipes in maybe 15, 20 minutes, it's going to be a fight to get this fucking shoe. And it's only releasing at like 5 places, 6 places in the US. It's not going everywhere like you thought it might. DTLR didn't have them. The Whitaker group had them. I don't remember too many other routes. It was just the Whitaker group and maybe Hibbett who had them on raffle. But I didn't enter none of the raffles.
I don't even know if we're going to get a UK release for that. It's not
Y'all ain't get
nowhere
it?
to be seen. No, it's nowhere to be seen.
Holy fuck. So Sneakers Day comes. Go to Sneakers. Of course I get the L. That shit was flooded because there's neons there. There's pink foams there. The Air Max 90s there. The bandanas there. Nobody gave a fuck about the bandanas. They sold out on Sneakers, but you can get them at a lot of different places right now. Full size run on the bandanas, which is crazy. Because I thought that sneaker would sell better than the Greedy, but it didn't. Took the L on Sneakers. By the time I get to looking around, it's a 10.5. It's a 10, but ain't no fucking 11s. I felt so played, bro. That's
bullshit. That's just bullshit. That's absolute bullshit.
But I didn't go as hard as I could have. And I said to y'all in the group chat, maybe I'll cop, maybe I won't.
Yeah, you did say that.
So
to be honest, you did say that. But shout out to Jamie, right? Because on the 23rd of March, Jamie dropped a link to go with early access. And they didn't have size 11, so I got size 10.5 because I could still fit. But yeah, bro.
Oregon Ducks Lumber.
Lumberyard, bro. These are fire, bro. Absolute fire. I just done the review. Look at the bark on that. Like you got mahogany, cherry wood, oak, and then light oak. All on this. This is crazy. This sneaker is absolutely crazy. He actually landed on my door on 26th of March on Sneakers Day. On Air Max Day. Yeah, not Sneakers Day, Air Max Day. What I'm talking about. It's no longer Sneakers Day. Right? This is a crazy sneaker, bro. Talking about crazy sneakers. Yeah, remember I said to you at the start. I'm thinking to myself, right? Air Max 95s. Because the first one I got was the Atlanta 95. And we know that was a great story. Like you went into the shop, I think first of all you picked it up from the shop, and you was like, no, there's a scratch on it. I want to send it back. And then
I ordered it.
You ordered it and it was a scratch. You sent it back. Yeah. So that was the first one, and that Air Max 95 Atlanta is so fire. And I was thinking to myself,
because you hate the low top before then.
Yeah. But it's not really a low. It's not really a low top. I like it. It's not really a low top. I like it.
It's 3/4. 3/4.
3/4 exactly. So I got that. Then I got the Amma. Then following after that, it was the Amma Manier 95s, both of them. And
Which
then after
one?
that, hey,
the first two or the second two?
The first two.
So you didn't get the one with the white outsole. or the white midsole?
Hold on.
There's three. I know you got the first,
I got the hand wash cold,
which is the black, gray, and green, and blue.
Yeah, and then I got the while you were sleeping.
The first one, yeah, with the brown, with the fold out box.
Yeah, I didn't get the first variation.
No, the while you were sleeping was the first one. The hand wash cold was the second one. The third one is like almost like a reverse of the hand wash cold.
No, I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
The white midsole.
No, actually, sorry. Hand wash cold. No, I didn't. So I didn't get it. No, I did. I got all three. So yeah, I got all three years. So I got all three. Yeah, so I got all three years. I'm looking through the list. I did pick up a couple of others on the way, for other people, like the blue tints, the Levi's all whites. What else was there? There was just looking through this. For me. Cortez for you. I got the first Cortez, the pink Cortez. I got for the bro as well. But yeah, like I'm looking through this. Yeah, and then after that, it was like the stash I got, so I'm looking for the stash. The years. I got the Liverpool one, but I gave that to Daniel. Sent it to Daniel because Daniel wanted it more than I did. Cortez for you, that's right. And then the Costons, and then the Hong Kongs. And now I've got the Neon 95s, obviously, and that's the OG because I had to get the OG. And then just recently got, you got to. Then I got a Lumberyard, or it's just the Oregon Ducks of a Feather. So I'm sitting here and thinking, am I a proper hype beast for 95s because I don't get regular GR colorways? I won't. I've said I would in the past, but never. Your neon's different. Like I would say, yeah, you're right. The neon is a regular OG colorway, but it's an OG. This is why I got it.
Yeah.
But apart from that, everything else is a collab. I'm like, what?
So at this rate, I only have 2 GRs. I have the Habanero.
It's fire.
Chili, the red and black one. I can't remember if I think it's a habanero. Yeah, because the chili red is the gradient. And the neons. I got the 2020 and the 2026 neons. Those are the only GR colorways of Air Max 95 I have. I got all 3 Alma Mayers, the blue Levi's, the Undefeateds, the Works Out, the Costin, the Atlantas. Well, the Atlantas it's a GR. It's not a collab. The Atlanta I would count the Atlanta as a GR because it's just a colorway.
Okay.
It's a Nike created colorway. It's not a collaboration.
Yeah.
So I
agree.
would count those.
But it's a specialized sneaker. Like, you could even say that to the Hong Kong. Yeah, it's an SP. So it's similar to the Hong Kong. It's like a specialized colorway, but I don't regard it as like a normal gradient. Yeah.
Just like I got the 211s. It's an SP.
Bro, I went from having just the Atlanta 95 to having 9 variations of the 95.
Actually, the Atlanta is called Air Max 95 Premium.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, and the City Pack is SP. Costin is a SB, so you can't count that as regular. Of course, the Alma Mayers. Yeah. So the neons is your only GR, but it carries the OG label. So is it really a G? I think it's a G. I would say it's a GR. Just because it's the OG colorway.
It's a very special GR. That's the thing. It's a very special GR.
just like the other gradients, just like the pink foam, I count all the OG colorways as GRs. Yeah, it's what we do, bro. Look at, you got the Rui 8s,
Yeah.
you got the Soulfly 8s,
Yep.
but you also have the Bugs Bunny 8s, right?
Yep. I got the Bugs Bunny 8s, Taxi 8s.
Taxi 8s.
Yeah. I need to wear those.
Look at your
what was
3s.
this?
You have Black Cement 3s. You have the Wizards 3s. But you also got... Come on.
Balvin 3s, Nina 3s. I'm a menu 3.
Yeah. Same thing with your 4s. You got GR4s, but you also got... Come on.
Oh,
Travis
yeah, the
got
PS
4s.
Travis got 4s, PSG 4s. Yeah. I agree. Bro.
Same thing.
Oh, man. It's crazy. I literally have like... I've got probably enough 5s for a whole month to run through.
My year 5s, both colorways. Tokyo's,
Michigan 5s.
Michigan.
Wow, bro.
You got both Michigans, the yellow and the green.
I don't need to get the green 5s.
I'm sorry, the Oregon, the Michigan, and the
apple green 5s. Yeah. I need to get those.
You got them?
I've been looking at those.
No.
I've been looking at them for quite a while. I need to pull the trigger. The price. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, my 8s. I've got playoffs. I've got the playoff 8s, the Bugs Bunny 8s, the Aqua 8s, the Taxi 8s, the Soulfly 8s, the Rui 8s. Yeah, so like I see what you mean, but with the 95s, it's more refined. It's just like OG, a really special OG, and the rest are like really good. I would say really special collaborations for me personally. Yeah. To be honest, when you do put it that way, it's like I'm being hypocritical, because when it comes to other silhouettes, I do get a lot of GRs as well as a lot of really special sneakers.
I don't think you're being hypocritical as much as you just buying what you like, bro. Like, that's why I said earlier, to be a hype beast is to have knowledge of these things, to be able to go in for these things.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's not necessarily a negative thing. Like, if somebody want to put negativity on it, whatever, it don't bother me, because
no.
When I was called, the last time I was called a hype beast, it was put in a negative way, and it made me think about it and go look up the definition, and I owned it. Well, yeah, I am. So what?
I think the word hype beast is changing and is evolving slightly over the years. I think it's taken on a whole different meaning, because like if somebody calls you hype beast, for me and you personally, to both of us individually, if somebody called us a hype beast, I think we could pull out at least, I don't know, I'm not going to put a number on it, but I think we can put out a whole range of GR sneakers that sat there and we still got them. And so you can't be classified as a person that just picks up collaborations. Because even in the 95 range, the Atlanta 95, it sat. So, you see what I'm saying? So we still picked it up. We still love it and pick it up and still think it's an awesome sneaker. See what I'm saying?
But when I did my reel, for Air Max Day, it was probably 80% collaborations.
But that's the other thing. That's the other flip side of it as well. If somebody comes at you a different way and says, "Oh yeah, you don't have any special sneakers in your rotation," you got the Shashiga 4s. You can pull them out.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know what that is. You can pull out so many.
Know what that is.
Exactly, bro. So like we could pull out so many different things and so many different ranges, because I think our fingers are in so many different areas of pies within the sneaker game that we love our GRs. We got a pool of GRs that we love. We love our really exclusive stuff, and we love our really collaborative stuff as well. And I feel like that's in tune to being a well-rounded sneakerhead, because you can go into different bags.
I got 3 pairs of Air Max 1s. I have the Pata Monarchs, the first Monarch. I have the COJP, and I have a Nike ID.
Yeah.
I got the OG Griffies. I put that on my reel. I got 3 pairs of Diamond Turf 96, none of which are collabs. I wish I had the Coach Prime pair, but it was so limited. I tried for it, but I couldn't get it. So I got the regular black and white OG. I got the white and black OG that Kendrick wore in the Super Bowl. The only reason I bought it is because I saw Kendrick wearing the Super Bowl. I'm willing to admit that. But it's still a GR. Yeah. And I got the 2018 San Francisco colorway. What other GRs did I pull up? I pulled up a few, the Habanero 95s. And yeah, that's about everything else was a collab. The Saunders that I got from you, not you, from Anish, the Offspring Sunder, the KOI Sunder. Another GR, the OG Air Max Plus. So, I got some GRs sprinkled in there, but hey man, when you building a collection, for me, I got to a point where I didn't want my collection to continue to look like everybody else's. At the same time, my spending habits started to change, where I didn't want to be buying 3 and 4 pairs in a month just to turn around and end up selling them. So when I started to become more selective, it's like, do I really want to keep buying GR? Do I want to pass on a dope collab versus a nice GR? No, I don't. So I'm going to just go for the dope collab and say, fuck the GRs. So that's where I'm at. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
No. I think as you mature as a sneakerhead, I feel like you head that way, because you kind of want to have, and I can understand some sneakerheads I can't understand gatekeeping, but I can understand some sneakerheads being like, I want my rotation for my sneakers to be more stuff that's harder to get, because it makes, not only does it feel like you're being selective, but it feels like you have stuff that was really hard for other people to take out that you can wear on a regular basis. I feel like that comes into play as well.
And it helps you separate yourself fashion wise, because I don't know, did you see that post about everybody? It was like 5 or 6 people who posted their Neon 95 fits when Nike did the hashtag contest.
Yeah.
With the Air Max thing where you can win the instant got 'em or whatever. I ain't even do that shit. Yeah. It is what it is. I could have used it for them damn gradients though. But it was like 5 or 6 people who posted the exact same outfit. It was probably more. I only saw the front page of it. It was a bunch of people with that long sleeve, like hockey jersey looking or soccer kit looking Air Max 95 shirt, the black and neon shirt. A bunch of people wore that same shirt to do that contest. I don't want to be that person. I want to be able to separate myself with my style and my fashion choices. And when you have different sneakers, even if you wear the same shirt as somebody, having on a different sneaker will separate you. So it's a conscious decision. It was a conscious decision for me. It continues to be a conscious decision for me. And I don't feel no way about it, bro. Call me a hype beast. Call me whatever. As long as you call me fresh at the end of the day. Because that's the goal.
Yeah.
And I ain't hating on you. If you go buy them stupid ass Team Jordan 5s that they got out now, they some fucking Team Jordans with the shark teeth in the middle of the shoe versus at the front of the shoe. If you go buy them and you put together a nice outfit, so be it. Good for you.
100%.
Congratulations. If you ask me how I feel, I'm gonna tell you something positive, even though it might not be the truth in my mind. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna disrespect you to your face and tell you, nah, your outfit trash. Like, no, bro. And hopefully you ain't one of my friends, because if you are, the jokes will fly. But all in good fun, because this is a fucking hobby, bro. We talking about shoes. Are your feet covered? Do you have blisters on the bottom of your feet because you walking around barefoot? No? Great. You spent your money on that shit. How do you feel about it? Fuck how I feel about it. It shouldn't matter.
No, it shouldn't matter. You know what I realized, right, is even though I do reviews and stuff like that, and I try to give people reviews and stuff, I use my YouTube more as a reference to what I have in my rotation. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because we were talking about it. We were talking about the 8s. I was like, what 8s do I have? And I just quickly Googled. Went to my channel. 8s. What 8s do I have? So this is why I actually looked up the 95s before I actually came, because bro, I forgot I had all 3 of those Minion 95s, and I'm like, okay.
I could have swore you had them, because I know we was both pretty excited about that.
Yeah, all of them. Like they're so great. Such a great sneaker. I'm as soon as it gets as soon as it gets a bit more warm, I'm gonna wear all my 95s one after the other.
That was my other option for the festival tomorrow. Is that I'm on my year that third I'm on my year 95.
That'd be a good show.
It's gonna either be those, or it's probably gonna be the Futuras, more than likely.
Yeah.
Anyway, next quick strike. That was a long one.
All right, cool. Next quick strike, we have our friendly guy, J-Tips. So we know J-Tips been doing loads of things, and it looks like J-Tips is officially with the swoosh. So we saw this. We saw flowers grow in Beaverton. J-Tips signs with Nike. And we saw this. We saw his varsity jacket that's hard, Savior at the back with a swoosh, making a statement, bro. And then instantly, in the last couple of days, we also see this, bro. This is the Air J-Tips, a sneaker, an unreleased sneaker, as it is.
Bespoke.
Hey.
This is a bespoke sneaker that was made at 21 Mercer.
Yep, that's the one. So first of all, what's your thoughts on J-Tips coming to the swoosh?
We saw it coming. I think maybe it was already in the works around All-Star Weekend, because we did see J-Tips wearing Galaxy foams.
Yep. Which we
J-Tips he's been heating up since his Saucony collaborations. They all did well. I thought that we would see him continue to roll out sneakers with Saucony because they did so well. The last collaboration he didn't do so well, and maybe that was Saucony's reason for cutting ties with him, or maybe his contract was up and he didn't want to continue with them. But I think it's a good thing that he signed with Nike for him and also for the brand. We need some new blood. We need fresh ideas. J-Tips is one of the most color-forward designers that we have seen in recent years. We have J Balvin already, very color-forward. Sean Weatherspoon was very color-forward when he was with Nike. So I think this is a good look. I'm interested in seeing what silhouettes he chooses, and if we get some kind of version of this bespoke Air Force One. R.I.P. 21 Mercer.
Yeah, R.I.P. I feel like we might be getting a very colourful variation of J Tips Air J Tips potentially, or that bespoke variation. But I like what he said on the interview. He goes, "New chapter. This one was destiny. I do many nights about this one. I'm a testament of 10,000 nights and 10,000 hours. I'm the retail to the legendary example. Not only did I prove the haters wrong, I proved myself right. This one's for my city." That's him joining Nike. So Nike is one of the most, it is the number one leading sportswear brand in the world. And I think if I'm not wrong, most of the people that work in the industry would dream to have a collaboration with Nike.
I don't know, man. I would like to agree with you. I don't know if these people out here are just saying clout chasing things. It's a lot of people talking down on Nike right now. But I appreciate J Tips being true to his heart and his mind. Excuse me. You can't have what we have today without Nike. I doubt it, without Nike, the sneaker game, sneaker culture would be what it is. It may be something. Of course it would be something because there were sneakerheads before Nike. But I don't think it would be what it is. The conventions wouldn't be so big. The event days wouldn't be what they are because Nike created a lot of this stuff. The hype behind the Jordans and, having limited pairs.
The marketing,
and all that stuff.
yeah. The marketing aspect, the being a salesman aspect came from the whole Nike venture, the Nike brand. So what we saw in the early, the resale culture as well, like all in the early 80s, the 90s, 2000s, all about the swoosh, having the swoosh. That was a big thing when we was growing up. So I can understand that being a big momentous thing. And this is the reason why Nike's number one, or Nike has been number one for such a long time. Without Nike,
the Jordan 1 had a big ass swoosh on the side of it.
Yeah. But without Nike, look, I'm going to be honest. Like I always say, this competition is good for the any areas. So if you have competition, you sharpen your tools. Would we have seen the same thing if Nike wasn't there and Adidas was front runner? Because the competition is not there without Nike. Like I think Adidas needs Nike and Nike needs Adidas to keep their tools sharp. Because what if once one competitor does well in 1 year, did you see the rebirth for the other competition when they try to outdo each other? And when you do that, it basically brings excellence back into the whole sneaker forum, because all of a sudden you're like, all right, cool, I see what you did, I'm going to one up you and I'm going to try to do this and this and this. And you see more collaborators going from one brand to another brand to another brand. Even though we saw a lot of Nike ex collaborators go with Adidas, it still brings that whole momentum to the other brand to see what those collaborators can do for that brand. So yeah, if we didn't have that, potentially will we have collaborations for one? Because like we know before Nike made Jordan his own like a brand ambassador and stuff like that, and Adidas just wanted Jordan to be a what do you call it, a sports one of the others. Yeah, just a signature.
But they wanted him
signature athlete.
They wanted him to be an endorsee. He wanted to be a signature athlete. He wanted to follow in the footsteps of Walt Clyde Frazier, who was the very first signature athlete, the first guy to have his name on the shoe. Jordan wanted that. Adidas didn't want to give him that. They wanted him to probably keep wearing Forums or maybe whatever the next basketball sneaker that they had. That's why I resent whoever the hell made that one series of pictures that took the swoosh off of Jordan models and put stripes on them, saying if Jordan had signed with Adidas. No. The people who designed those sneakers were not at Adidas. Tinker was not at Adidas. Jason Moore was not at Adidas. Them sneakers would not have looked like that. The Jordan 1 is the Jordan 1 because somebody at Nike made it. Adidas would have made something totally different if they even would have gave him some of what he wanted. I doubt they would have given him what Phil Knight was willing to give him, what Sonny Vaccaro pushed for, what Jordan's parents convinced them to do with him. And Jordan may have still been the player that he was, but it was something about the shoes that helped him, that drove him, that assisted in creating the cultural icon that is the Bastard Goat. Like, I don't think there was anything that Adidas would have been able to do in comparison to what Nike did alongside Michael Jordan.
Yeah, so we've seen a spectrum of collaborations over the history. We saw the Run DMC, we saw the Chuck Taylors, but obviously we saw the Vans Supreme in 2000, and we saw the undefeated fours in 2002, and then we saw that the whole pickup of collaborations get more intensified with the Nike brand and the Stussys, the Parrot, like all of that started a whole momentum of like, okay, cool, we're onto something here, let's keep doing it. So yeah, that brought, there's a lot of things that each brand brings to the table and they evolve from each other. So the sneaker game would not be the same without that competition with Nike and Adidas and Reebok and Puma and all that stuff, bro. It won't be the same, especially when you have two of the leading competitors trying to outdo each other every single year, which is Adidas and Nike.
Yeah, because back to Jordan, without Jordan, Nike wouldn't be what it is. We may not be having the stuff that we got in our collections right now. And with that being said, I need J Tips to do an Air Max 95.
You know how colorful that's going to be.
I want it. I already want it. I don't give a fuck what it look like. I want it. I want J Tips to touch the Air Max 1. I want J Tips to do a 2K runner, a 5K runner, a V5 runner. What am I talking about? The 2K runner too. Hell.
Yeah.
I want him to do an Air Force One. I want him to do a dunk if he want to. I want him to do a blazer if he want to. I want him to do an airship. What happened to the airship? I want him to hopefully we can get a solid 5-year run out of J Tips dropping at least one sneaker a year. We know he's known for doing packs. So hopefully he can get a pack or two off in that time.
Yeah.
But I want him to be able to get access to the silhouettes he wants to have access to. And I want him to be able to drop packs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not 3 sneakers at a time, but I want him to be able to thrive with Nike the way he did with Saucony. I look forward to it. We know it's going to be merch. He got New Era partnerships and all this type of shit. Maybe we can do a triple collab with New Era and Nike with hats. You know, we need jackets. We need T-shirts, socks. Like J Tips I'm looking forward to seeing how creative he can be with Nike.
Yeah, Nike just need to let him create. And I think the thing is, it's a good sign that with what we've seen with Tiana Taylor's Jordan 3, with Nina Chanel's Jordan 3, even with what they did with the Oregon 95s, let them
J
be creative,
Balvin.
J Balvin, exactly like with what he's doing with the fours. You know what? It's interesting to see where he went from the Jordan 3 J Balvins to just having that gradient on the back panel to having more of a colourful sneaker with the Jordan 4. It seems like they're letting the creators off the leash a bit.
But look what he did with the 1s and 2s.
Yeah, they were crazy. The ones was the heat map, and the one was crazy, and the cloud on the 2 was crazy as well. The
glow in the dark tongue and all that. Light up. Not even glow in the dark. Light up neon tongue.
I still want to know where the batteries go. I still want to know where the batteries go.
Maybe in the tongue.
But you know, yeah, probably most likely. But you know, would have been really quite interesting if your kinetic forces as you walk actually recharge the batteries.
That'd be a lot.
That would have been a lot. That definitely would have been a lot. What you got next, bro?
Next quick strike. Excuse TJ's camera. A little bit of technical difficulties there. We have some more lawsuit foolishness with Nike. Let me go to the first lawsuit. A new class action lawsuit has been filed against Nike for security breaches when Nike got hacked early this year in January.
Okay.
I, for one, have no problem with this. I am an official, unofficial Nike employee. However, I don't fuck around when it comes to personal information and privacy. I put as much of my life online as I want to put online. We already know, I said before, your data is out there. If you signed up to shopping platforms, you've signed up for sweepstakes, you have an account with whoever, your data is out there. You got a bank account, you got a social media, your data is out there. All of these platforms buy data. Not buy data, I'm sorry. All of these platforms sell data to advertisers. The advertisers buy data to try to sell you products. So with this security breach, with Nike being hacked earlier this year, I can understand how some people may feel like they're at risk. But I ain't heard nothing so far, because it was just a couple months ago. I haven't heard of anybody having any adverse effect to the Nike breach. But I can see how a class action lawsuit may be fair if Nike didn't send out any type of notification or touching bases with the peoples whose data may have been leaked.
So, but the whole situation with the data breach was based on their future planning and what they were going to what kind of what do you call it, innovations they had going forwards. So they guaranteed one of the guarantees was that none of the personal information or data of people was leaked as part of that. Unless you can prove that wasn't the case, then the people that were suing Nike, this could be pretentious. So it could be people taking, certain people taking advantage of the fact that there was, crash grab, exactly. Certain people taking advantage for the fact that Nike could have had a personal leak, and it's on Nike to prove that they didn't, and no personal information from their customers was leaked. So that could be something that somebody's put in against Nike to say, prove that your data is not leaked, otherwise I'm suing you, and that could be the reason why that exists. But with that whole leak and what we were told by Nike and what we were guaranteed by Nike was the fact that none of our personal data was leaked. It was more a breach on their servers, which actually extracted innovations and future planning, and that's what they will be blackmailed with. So that's I think that's pretentious from whoever's put that in, but it's only a matter of time that we'll realize whether any of our data was leaked, and if we do get no notification from Nike, because their instant response was, none of your data has been leaked, don't worry about that, it's just all of our archives and planning for our innovations going forwards that's been leaked.
Right, we'll leave that up to the courts.
Exactly.
Second lawsuit. Nike has won yet another infringement lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
This time against another counterfeit rip company.
Was it Divided something?
I just wanted to let it sink in.
Okay.
$11 million. Let it sink in. Hold on. Y'all gonna stop bootlegging Nike. Okay, they gonna come for everything you own. You got something to add?
Yeah, I was going to say this reeks of what potentially could happen in the future. We cover some of the other class acts against replicators like John Geiger and stuff like that. Eventually, they ended up working for Nike. Cortez was one of them as well, that actually had initial lawsuits, and then he ended up working with Nike. So Divide the Youth could potentially end up working with Nike, depending on how the other apparel merch is. So that could be a gateway for them to actually get in with Nike potentially. But yeah, that's a rip off, bro. Like a total rip off of the actual silhouette.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop fucking around.
11 million, you know.
11 million.
I hope his pockets are deep. That's all I'm saying.
Facts. And last but not least on this topic, this is not a lawsuit yet, but we have yet another, in my opinion, clout chasing creator. You gonna love this shit. Reno calls out Nike for allegedly copying one of his graphics. Look at this shit, bro.
Well, isn't that Michael Jordan? So how can you say the originator is copying you when the originator is actually producing the merch that they should be producing? That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous.
How can the company that has a contract with the athlete that you're making merch of be copying you by making merch of the athlete that they have had signed since 1984?
But he is that Jordan though? That's the thing. Like he could claim that's not Jordan.
Look at that's an altered picture of Michael Jordan. His mouth is blacked out and his eyes are blacked out, possibly to avoid infringement. And then you're gonna turn around and accuse Nike of copying you. These two images ain't even the fucking same.
But is he not suing Jordan, right? Is he suing Nike or is he suing Jordan? One or two?
He ain't suing nobody. He better shut the fuck up too. Bro,
they're coming for him. They're coming for him. They literally will be coming for him.
This is like the other jackass who was accusing Supreme of copying him.
Oh, with the ghost face. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Come on, bro. You went and found a picture of Michael Jordan, altered it, and put it on a t-shirt. And because Nike put out a t-shirt of Michael Jordan's face and head, you're going to accuse them of copying you. How in the fuck can Nike copy you, bro? Michael Jordan is signed with Nike. We just got through talking about how Nike wouldn't be what it is without Michael Jordan in the 80s. And here we are 40 years later, where you're going to try to get online and say they copying you. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do with Michael Jordan.
I can now understand why Nike want to copy mark the ear.
He does the same thing with everybody. He got the Queen up there. He got Basquiat. Oh, that's not even Basquiat. That's Jay-Z. Or is it Basquiat? I can't fucking tell. It's been altered so much. He got Kobe. He got Tupac. He got Malcolm X, Einstein, Jesus, for Christ's sake. Who are you going to sue next? The church? Because they use pictures of Jesus? You going to sue the Christian community?
You know what's going to be really interesting is because he's just put himself to the forefront. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these artists come for his scalp.
Bro, if he don't think Vanessa, he better not let Vanessa see that picture of Kobe like that. You better not let these intelligent black people see you having Malcolm X looking sinister like that. Marilyn Monroe.
He almost jokerizes them.
The Queen. Look how he got the Queen look. Now,
menacing.
I ain't no big fan of the Queen. Sorry. Apologize to all the British listeners. But we know it's some controversy come with the Queen. Rest her soul. However, the point is, if Tupac was alive, if Kobe was alive, if Marilyn Monroe or Malcolm X or Einstein was alive, y'all think they'll be cool with people using their face?
Nah, it's intellectual property, bro. Still,
Michael Jordan is alive.
Yeah, he's coming. Look, bro, like this is done. We won't be surprised if there's a court case coming soon to a cinema near you. That's all I'm saying. Because bro, like you can't put yourself out there and say, yo, they're copying me when you're using the bloody signature athlete that's actually a part of the brand. Like, bro, is that somebody doing it to us and we ain't giving them right to do it? So obviously we're gonna be upset. So that's our face and property. Like you can't take somebody's face and darken it and all of a sudden put it on a t-shirt and say, yo, yeah, this is mine. No. What rights do you have to do that?
He might as well do a Bill Bowerman t-shirt too. Do a Phil Knight one too.
Facts, bro. Okay. Oh, that's just silly. That's silly. You're dumb. First of all, you put yourself. You plastered yourself out in the mainstream now, and everybody that you've done that to is going to come for your head neck.
And you better hope these sneaker platforms don't get wind of this story, because this ain't no Stay Grounded TV. Let me see what Stay Grounded TV got going on. It won't even pull up. It's okay. I mean, it came across my timeline. So if it came across mine, it'll probably come across some other people's too. Y'all better hope Complex and Nice Kicks and Hype Beast and Detroit Sneaker Bar and all these other sneaker platforms don't pick up this story.
Was it on Sneaker Legal? Shout out to Sneaker Legal. Was it on Sneaker Legal's platform, yeah?
No, it was not.
Oh.
It was not yet.
Yeah. As soon as it's Sneaker Legal, it's done.
I'm not wishing that any of these creative people get sued. But when you jump out there making claims like that and doing things like that, and we just seen a whole slew of people get sued by Nike. You might want to watch what you say about them.
Yeah.
Especially claiming they copied you. It's different with customizers, people who buy a shoe and then customize it and claim Nike's copying them, which a lot of that shit be capped too.
I've got a new saying, goofy people win goofy prizes. That's the one.
Right. That shit be frothy coffee, bro.
All steam, no substance.
Frothy coffee.
That's a new one for you for this week.
Look, had you
Okay.
not named the episode already, the name of the episode would have been Frothy Coffee. But we already got the name. It's okay. Next question.
We were on a roll this week. I'd say we're definitely on a roll this week. More Flight. Are you excited by More Flight, bro?
You mean More Flight Club?
Yeah, that's the one. I'm glad you caught on there because it just seemed like this week we saw more Flight Club sneakers come across, which is a Jordan 1 Flight Club OG spectacular gum outsole, white midsole, denim looking uppers, Shadow West, I would like to say, but more of a pure black with white stitching look. First of all, what's your thoughts? And second of all, do you want more Flight Clubs?
I'm not mad at it, simply because I think this is a better colorway than the 4s.
Oh, for sure. Definitely for sure.
I just hate how similar that 4 looked to
That's a better look.
The fire reds and the white cements. But I'm not mad at this colorway. It's not that we haven't seen mostly black Jordan 1s before. This reminds me of the Nigel highs. And I said it myself, so I'm guilty right now. Comparison is the thief of joy. But I'm not trying to steal joy from this sneaker. I think it's a good sneaker. The gum outsole kind of threw me off a little bit, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. I'm really digging the white stitching. The material blocking could be a little better.
I don't think it's denim. I think it's fluffy suede.
I think it's canvas.
Yeah, you might be right.
Either one of us could be right, or both of us could be wrong.
You know what it looks like? The underlays in nubuck, just why they look ashy.
Do I want black nubuck on a Jordan 1? That's the only thing throwing me off about it, is the material blocking.
Yeah.
I wish it was black tumble leather on the underlays.
But this it seems like it's a continuation to the Rare Air series.
How y'all gonna say that?
It kind of alludes to that. It literally says the Flight Club Collect. I'm just reading for verbatim.
Yeah, this is that Rare Air This is writing from whoever wrote this article. I'm not rolling with that Rare Air series comparison.
But it's definitely more Flight Clubs coming. So we've seen a Flight Club for Jordan 4. Now we're seeing a Flight Club Jordan 3. Would you be surprised if we saw a Flight Club Jordan 1? I mean, would you be surprised if we saw a Flight Club Jordan 3, or Jordan 2, or Jordan 5?
No, I wouldn't be surprised by it. I think they need to go somewhere else, though. Stop going to the silhouettes that we already want. Because we just got the Levi's. We just got black cements. We got white cements. We're getting white cements again. We got fire reds. Like, stop doing similar shit to what we've recently seen or had. Like, we getting bread foes again. So they couldn't go black with the foes. But we just got white cement foes. We just got fire red foes years ago. Granted, it's years ago, but here go Nigel. Right? Go somewhere else. Go do a 8. Do a 7. Like, if... And it might be risky. It might be risky business.
No, I think you're right. But if you ever look at this, like, let's have a look at the Citrus 7, And if you took this black, white stitching, red aspects to the sneaker, and you threw it on if you threw that on a Jordan 6 or a 7 or even an 8 with a gum outsole, if you superimpose that onto like one of the silhouettes from an 8 set from a 6 to an 8, it could go really well. It could be a bit different to what we normally see. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they suffering from oversaturation. I was just talking with the bro earlier, Shot the Hefe, and I was telling him nobody bought 7s and 8s and 10s years ago when they started releasing more colorways, right? A lot of the colorways that they dropped sat. Unfortunately, the Citrus 7 was one of those colorways. Unfortunately, the Chambray and you just talked about the Taxi. The Taxi did okay, but then they dropped the silver pair and they dropped the Bucks 7s and like a lot of the 10s that they dropped.
I'll give you a prime example, bro. What I've not picked up the Taxi 12s. I still haven't got them in my rotation because the amount of black and white Jordan 12s I have in my rotation, I'm like, this is the reason. This is one of the reasons why that Taxi 12, when it was wanted in 2017, 18, 19, 20, everybody was asking for it. They didn't drop them. They reverted the real whatever the silhouettes were. They reversed this. Royalties, reverse this, the alternate taxis, bam, 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 bang. And all of a sudden, we were so saturated over the years with just a black and white Jordan 12. That's one of the reasons why that Jordan 12 went on sale and is still on sale and is still not selling out. Because a lot of people looking at that rotation and thinking, well, I've got 4 or 5 Jordan 12s with black and white in them. A Taxi special, obviously, because obviously it's a very renowned silhouette. It's the OG. But why did they do that to the OG? If they dropped none of those colors and they dropped the Taxi 12 last year or this year, whenever it dropped, was it this year they dropped or end of last year?
Last year.
One or two. Yeah, end of last year. That would have sold, bro. I'm talking that would have flew off the shelves because everybody's been asking for it for the last 6 or 7 years. No, they just saturated the market, and then all of a sudden they expect that to sell out. It's not going to sell out. Like not the people looking at that and thinking you're taking us for a fool. You're playing in our faces because we wanted that long time ago, and you didn't drop it because you thought you could play in our faces and give us all these alternatives, and it didn't work. Because when the OG came out, everybody's looking at that and thinking, "I'll wait." Like that on the resale market is doing nothing. I'll wait because now because a lot of people like just gonna wait for that to go and sell. Another thing, when they released the denim variations, have you seen the iced carmine?
Yeah,
the Jordan 4. I'm looking at that and thinking that's another denim variation apparently. And I'm thinking, it's a cool sneaker. The colorway is cool, but you know what's going to happen to that?
Sit.
Why do they do that to themselves?
The Jordan brand lives on retros, and the demand for retros, unfortunately, is down due to lack of great ideas. It's not enough to have good ideas now. They need great ideas behind materials and colorways. Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at this Flight Club series. I wasn't mad at the 4. I was mad at how similar it is to other shit that we've been getting recently.
Yeah, exactly. We had the military, like we had the Jordan 4 military blacks. That started the wave. Then we had with the black cement 4s. We're getting the black cement 4s again. We have a predominant range of white cement 4s. Sorry, no, not black cement. White cement 4s again, and we have a predominant variations of Jordan 4s, which are white and black, releasing continuously. And you're like, Flight Club 4. And the thing is, the presentation was on par, the box was on par, everything was fire. But you're looking at that sneaker and you're thinking, how many Jordan 4s do I have with that same colorway? Do I need this Jordan 4 with the same colorway? Because if I wear this, and this reminds me of what my missus says sometimes. And by the way, right, that Ducks of a Feather, was it Lumberyard, right? When I showed the missus loved the colorway, even though she don't like the silhouette. Every time I pick up a sneaker now, she would say to me, that looks like a sneaker I've already seen in your rotation. And then I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because why would I need another white and black Jordan 4 when I already have another? And if I wear that, and what's the difference now? Like I must have been, to be honest, I was a bit foolish when I got a Lucky Shot Jordan 3s and I got a UNC Jordan 3s. Because tell me, bro, it's practically, even though they're different, even though you know that there's a difference.
You know.
Yeah. If I wear it, people...
If you wear the UNCs, people might think, oh, them the Lucky Shorts. No, the fuck they not. They're not.
So this is why
in people's mind.
And that's another reason why we get selective with our releases and we get selective with our collaborations, because now we don't want to see the same color variation on a Jordan 3 or a 4 or a 1 or a 2 or whatever it is, because we want to see something different. And this is why I love seeing Balvin doing what he's doing with the 4, because it's different. And I'm going to love seeing what J Tips is going to be doing with a Jordan 4 or the Jordan 3 or Jordan 2, because it's going to be different. And I love to see what Nina Chanel did with her shoe, because it was different. And this is why, and when they did the 95s, and when we picked up the Lance, the Hong Kongs, the Oregons, the Costons, and the Amamaniers, they're different. And this is why retros are getting trashed on nowadays.
And that's why people jump in the comments and agree with fucking morons like being Baller, because he's halfway right. But for business, when you think about the Jordan brand, their bread and butter is retro Jordan numbered signature sneakers. There's only so much they can do. That's why when a Lakers comes out, a purple 4. When the last time we seen a purple 4? That shit is gonna sell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when they hit, they hit. When they don't, they don't. Them fucking Flight Clubs sitting on the motherfucking shelf right now.
I said that as soon as that release, I said, people, don't pick that up, let them go and sell. And a lot of people messaged me back and said, you were right. And I said, yeah, because you could see it. Like, Jordan Brand need to think outside the free throw line and think about the whole court. Now, that's the difference now. Don't think inside the box. Think outside the box and let them create their magic, because they will sell. Like,
making basketball references. I'm proud of you.
Exactly. Thank you. But I'm right though. Just don't stand on the free throw line and keep throwing shots. Go to the back of the court and start throwing shots and get imaginative with it. You need to let the creators create, and when they create magic, it's going to fly. Tell me another sneaker last year, like the Brick by Bricks. The reason why it did so well is because it's different. It's a Jordan 4. It's a Jordan 4, right? It's a retro. It's a retro. But what Nigel did with that retro is magical, right? Let's be honest. It's different. Exactly. Who when you rock that Jordan 4, the reason why it was sneaker of the year last year is when you rock that Jordan 4, you know it's different. Nobody else is going to be wearing that. It's a collaboration. It's very hard to get and it's different in color, right? And you know that's going to be a bang on the street. Whenever you wear that, you're going to get, and this is one of the main things what sneakers look at is you're going to get looks on your sneakers and people say, wow, where'd you get that from? That's the reaction people want. And that's the reaction people were getting back in the day with like grails and OGs and stuff like that. It's no longer the case because when you go out there, people want to see Balvin 1s on your feet. People want to see Balvin 3s on your feet and Ninas on your feet because they want to see something different because everybody else is rocking all the general GRs and OGs. So that's the difference.
Yeah, bro. Again, to close it out, I do like this this Flight Club OG High Jordan 1. I hope it does well. I don't think I'm going in though.
I don't think it's gonna do well. I would like it to do well, but
I don't think
it
we've seen anything like this since the what was it? Bloodline.
Yeah, you're right.
Bloodline. What was the shoe? It was black. It was all black. Had a black outsole, white midsole, and a couple of red features. Was it a Bloodline?
No. You're talking about the PSG one.
No, it wasn't the PSG. I know the PSG because it had the stripe on the midsole.
Yeah, with a neoprene on it. Yeah.
The pair I'm talking about had vinyl on it, maybe?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
I think it was a Bloodline. It was one of the Bloodlines.
Probably, most likely.
When I say Bloodline, you thinking about the one with the red trim. I still got those. You cut yours and made them into Chicago's, right?
Yeah.
Did you cut the trim on it?
Yeah, I cut the trim on it, yeah.
Yeah, I still got mine in the original form. I wanted to paint the white black and turn it into the Bloodline PE. I may still do that someday. But I think it was one of the Bloodline releases because it was around that Bloodline Unite when they was doing them different series. You know what I'm talking about when you see it. I've seen that a hell of. It was a mid. I think it was a mid. I gotta look it up now.
I'm looking up, dude. Was it women's?
I don't know if it was a women's.
All right, let's move on to the next one while you're looking, camera.
I don't know if we got time for any more quick strikes right now.
We had two. Okay, we can move on to. We can discuss the other two on what do you call it on the
Aaron the Crud.
Aaron the Crud.
The Patreon exclusive show that y'all need to go to our Patreon page and support and sign up, subscribe to the Patreon, and look out for the bros, please. Y'all know we working hard over here, and we do this not just for us, for y'all. And another 2 topics is going to be another 30 minutes. And I ain't got time. Bitch. My wife gonna choke me if I go 3 hours tonight. I ain't lying. You want me to lie to you?
No.
Shit.
I'll get you on that. All right, cool. Let's move on to our favorite topic of the week.
Yeah, let's do that. When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. This week we have two cases on the docket. One that Q brought over forwards from the actual topics and one specialized for this. So first of all, bro, this week we saw something unique and something interesting from the so-called StockX sneaker culture. And I wanna kind of show you this. I think you already know what I'm going to show you, bro. But this is what StockX regard as sneaker culture, bro. Did you see it? Did you see this camel toe neon 95?
I saw that bullshit.
Right. This is StockX's basically background story. Somebody went to a Japanese cobbler's in Japan and got their neon 95 shaped as a camel toe, so it's like got separation between the first two toes and the last three toes, and basically created a camel looking toe. And StockX culture, that's what they call themselves. This page is called StockX culture. Thought they would elevate this uniqueness and design. First of all, bro, not only did you ruin Air Max 95 neon, you destroyed it and you called it culture. When has this ever been culture, bro?
First of all, this StockX culture page is a weak-ass attempt at StockX trying to play sneaker media. Hey, StockX, we don't fucking need or want y'all to be our sneaker media. Y'all got to climb out the goddamn hole with sneakerheads already. We don't trust y'all. We don't fuck with y'all. And Brendan Dunn can't save y'all. All right? There's a lot of people don't fuck with Brendan Dunn. And I kind of respect Brendan Dunn. But the fact that it's kinda is because he ran over there to y'all when y'all change ownership and think this type of bullshit gonna fly. He worked for Complex.
Look at that, bro. Look at that.
Look at this. Man.
I'm going to take that off the page because that's horrendous. You desecrated an OG, created a camel toe, and you elevated on your platform. I don't care what that guy does to his sneakers. He can do whatever he wants to his sneakers, but that's not sneaker culture for one. And StockX putting it there and calling it sneaker culture is absolutely horrendous. So on that note, bro, guilty to StockX sneaker culture. You don't dictate the culture. We dictate the culture to you. And if you decide to exclude you, so be it. Don't actually come to our faces and tell us what we need to do and what we need to culture, because you are definitely culture vultures, and that's what you should rename your platform. Anything you want to say, bro?
Fuck StockX.
Second court case. Guilty. Okay, cool. I had this from earlier on. Snipes. Yeah, you need to come to the front of the table and take your guilty verdict, because, boy, you messed that release up and you upset a lot of people, especially the bro. And first come, first serve is not exclusive raffle access. If somebody's got one of your sneaker on raffle, give them the sneaker on raffle. I had the same energy for Nina Chanel as I do for you for the time that you actually gave out wins and said it's first come, first serve. If you give out raffles and you dictate a win to a person, they should be reserved that sneaker right to actually purchase that. If it means a day, an hour, or whatever time period is, that sneaker should be reserved and should be available for that person to actually pick up any time within that time allocated space. So what you did was say, hey, you go 900 to 1,000 people, go and pick up. It's a free for all. Go and pick up what you want, and you put them in queues. That was horrendous. That was uncalled for, and that was not Air Max Day. That was absolute culture vulturism, I would like to say, because you basically wanted hits on your website. That's simple as that. You are dumb for doing that. Anything you want to add to that, bro?
Fuck Snipes.
Guilty. What's the point of doing a raffle when you can't even dictate a sneaker to a person? You might as well not have a raffle. Just say first come, first serve. What's the point? You bring people's feelings up just to bash them down again. What are you supposed to do? Like that's not the fair game of sneakerdom. Basically, you were like, you won a raffle. Here's your chance to get a raffle. Oh, by the way, it's a free for all. Go and get it. It's first come, first serve. That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit.
Misdirection. It's misdirection at its finest.
Smokes and mirrors, mixed direction. It's frothy coffee time.
Right. Cap.
all steam and no substance. That's the one. Okay, guilty, and that was it, bro. I just wanted to bring that because that annoyed me because I know I've been there personally, and now you experienced it as well, which is horrendous. If it's a raffle, make sure it's a raffle and it's a dedicated sneaker to a person that won the raffle. It's simple as that. That's how raffles have worked.
That's how the fuck raffles work. And y'all gonna tell me it's a W, and I pull up to the motherfucking website, and all y'all got to give me is a steaming hot fucking cup of cappuccino, big cappuccino, frothy coffee,
bro.
Sons of bitches, y'all motherfucker, boy. Let me.
Ooh, steaming. That was sneaky cool, bro.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
A big pile of frothy coffee.
A big fucking steaming jug, a gallon jug of frothy coffee.
That's the one.
Motherfuckers.
Let's do some discounts.
Oh man! Shout out to Drewski.
Oh yeah, that was Yorio. That man's something else. You know what? I some of the skits were, teetering, but that was perfect. That skit this week was perfect, bro.
Something is wrong with Drewski's brain. I swear.
No, he's saying it like we all see it, bro. Say what you see. Say what you see.
Something is wrong with man's brain, bro. Like, oh my God.
You know how many?
Go ahead.
You know how many people we pissed off with that?
That's what I was about to get to. Drewski is being sued by Erica Curry. She sent him a cease and desist, trying to make him take down the video, his most recent video, from whatever platforms that he has it on. But guess what, you stupid? Parody is protected by the freedom of speech.
Yeah. What's that? What amendment is that, bro?
Number one.
Number one, exactly.
Number one. And
Number one.
And if you want to give out lawsuits, you stupid bird, why don't you sue Elon Musk? Because Grok said that was you. Drewski didn't say it was you. Grok said it was you. Sue Elon.
Make this up. You could have made this up.
Oh man.
Go and spend another £1,000 after,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Shout out to Drewski again.
No, round of
Remember-
applause to Drewski.
Yeah, do that. Hit the button for Drewski. Tell it like it is, bro. Remember when I told you about Salesforce laying off 4,000 humans
Yeah.
to use AI?
Yeah.
They regret that shit.
What?
They came out and publicly said they should not have laid off them 4,000 humans because now shit is fucked up.
Oh, that's totally fine because the people you laid off can actually ask for a higher wage demand to come back.
With your dumb
Which is
ass.
Exactly.
Speaking of AI, remember when I told you about the dude who made all the Homer Simpson parody songs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he pled guilty.
Oh, because he made all of those songs in a space of a couple of hours.
And
Oh no, actually,
he hacked the platform to be able to replace real songs with the parody songs. He had to go to court and he had pled guilty. This is the first official case where it was fraud, actually. They charged him with fraud somehow, and he pled guilty due to using AI to hack and fraudulently do something. I don't know how the fuck they tied it to fraud, but yeah, he pled guilty. So this is the first case in U.S. history. I don't know his name. Let me see. Where is it? Where's this story? I just wrote it down to paraphrase.
Oh no, I've got another brilliant story for you. I hope it's not the same one. Right, cool. I'm going to do a quick one for you. A person called Michael Smith pled guilty to one count of conspiracy. That's the one. This conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Yeah. So basically, he made loads of he made AI songs to utilize rapid generation music, right? Which he made over 10 million in royalties in the space of and 1.2 million per year at a height of his scheme. Bro, he was rinsing it. He's actually rinsing it. He pled guilty. I heard about this story because what he did was made in a number of hours.
661,440 streams per day.
Mm-hmm. He made a vast amount of songs.
$3,300 a day.
Using AI, bro. Using AI.
Yeah. So this is the first case where somebody has used AI and has been found guilty. The first of many.
Yep. Crazy. I heard about this. That was crazy.
Black Label Air Sunder.
Is that Black Label as in the alcohol company?
No.
Okay.
Clothing brand.
Okay, great. Okay.
365 pairs. Gifted to people affiliated with the brand and associated with the brand. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I think y'all probably seen them by now. Most of the sneaker platforms picked it up. Unfortunately, we won't be able to pick up the shoe. They hard. They so hard. Shout out to Black Label. Let me see where this is. It's go to Complex. You'll see it for sure on Complex. Numbered pairs 1 through 365. Special bag inside the special box. It's some crazy work. What's up with Banksy?
Oh yeah, he got named. He got caught.
Robin Gunningham, 51-year-old man from Bristol, is Banksy. Shout out to Banksy.
Shout out to Banksy.
I will never call you Robin. I'm just letting the people know that Robin Gunningham is Banksy. And you should not call him Robin.
Or is it?
I don't know who this dude is. I just know Banksy. Shout out to Banksy. Keep doing the people's work out here. God's work.
Yeah.
Venus Williams, the legend, Venus Williams, at the Miami Open, wore a one-of-one Lacoste jacket that could reflect the sun in such a way that it could power your house. I swear. This jacket looked like it was made of pure aluminum. I mean, this is the shiniest jacket I've ever seen. It's shinier than the Nike 3M Tech Fleece. Like, I don't know if it's made of foil, aluminum, or what. Shout out to Lacoste for doing that, for the legend Venus Williams, and shout out to Venus Williams for being a legend. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. The Jabberwockies have a Puma Clyde collab. Jabberwocky's been doing a whole lot of hip hop break dancing, dope in videos, dope on TV shows, just dope all around. They deserve it. I appreciate the Jabberwockies. I still sometimes go down the rabbit hole on the Jabberwockies YouTube channel. Some of the most creative dance routines, some of the best moves, all masked, by the way. You can find out who the members are if you want to, but I prefer they stay anonymous. Shout out to the Jabberwockies and congratulations on the Puma collab.
Yeah.
It's a dope sneaker too. Fits their aesthetic very well. The WNBA collective bargaining agreement has finally been ratified. 90% vote ends the WNBA lockout before the season starts. Tickets are now on sale. A lot of provisions, including payments to retired players, depending on how long they played. The whole needing to get permission from pregnant players before a team can trade them, and a whole lot of the shit they was asking for is in the deal now. So congratulations to all the players of the WNBA. They're getting more money. They're getting pension. They're getting free league pass, which is crazy that they wasn't getting free league pass. So shout out to that. Did you hear or see what happened with this YouTube view farm?
No.
Yeah, there was a YouTube view farm that ended up getting raided. I'll put this on the screen for you. I think you need to see this. Let me close this. Damn it. If you didn't know what a view farm or a streaming farm looked like, what the hell? Oh, no, that's yours. There you go.
Sheesh.
Thousands of telephones on the same page, watching the same video at the same time to run up the numbers. Clearly, if y'all look at our numbers, we don't have a view farm. But yeah. View farm got busted. This was very, very interesting to see how it actually works. I imagine it was something like this. They said them folks had phones all in the ceiling. I don't see that in the video, but they say in the caption they had phones mounted to the ceiling, running nonstop to generate fake views. So a lot of your favorite social media people probably employ view farms. Hopefully we're one of your favorites and we ain't got that shit. So if only we did. Y'all's favorite high fashion brand, as TJ would call them, Balenciaga.
Balenciagas.
Got a fucking toilet tissue wedding dress.
Bro, that's
I'm guessing you ain't see that either. Let me throw that on the screen for you too.
Bro, I saw that. I saw their £1,000 carrier bag. Oh man, you know, people just need to wipe their ass on that dress, man.
They're selling toilet tissue in the store. Look at this. Look at
You
this.
It's a social experiment, bro.
$3,700 for one roll of Balenciaga toilet paper.
Did you see their carrier bag that they were selling for £1,000? A clear yellow carrier bag, bro.
Yeah, a grocery bag. Yeah.
And they want to say, what was the saying? Save the dolphins. Donate. You don't use plastic bags no more. And then they're selling plastic bags for £1,000. That's ridiculous. Yes.
Yeah. Your boy Rui Hachimura has a Jordan 4028 PE. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
With the coin graphics on it. Shout out to Rui. Dope PE. Look forward to seeing him wear it. Dumbass Cash Patel done got hacked.
Oh, you should cash out Patel. That's the one.
How does the director of the FBI get hacked? You're the director of the FBI.
Low IQ.
We'll anyway.
Hey, it's the times. It's the times.
Ain't it? Last but not least, Angel motherfucking Reese made the cover of Vogue magazine. Had a full spread wearing her signature sneakers.
Hey.
Look at how nice the shoes look. Them some dope shoes.
Yeah, they look good.
Angel motherfucking Reese. She keep doing shit that ain't nobody doing. And all y'all got to offer her is hate. Because her legs longer than yours. And let me be quiet.
Yeah.
Let me be quiet. Shout out to Angel Reese.
Let the greatness to keep being great. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing, bro. So should we do a roundup, bro? I got a good roundup for you. Yes, welcome back to the roundup. The good, the bad, the ugly. This week, the good stuff. We start off with J Tips joining the swoosh. Whoa, that's great news. Jordan Brand, we were going to mention it. We'll mention it in the crowd, but Howard White, thank you for saving Jordan Brand and continuing that venture, even though sometimes we get bedraggled by it, and even though we sometimes on your case about it, but we still love the Jordan Brand. And the bad this week, fuck pollen, fuck for everything that's trying to kill us.
Pollen and kudzu and was it nutweed? Nutwood,
yeah,
nutroot, whatever
and all that, and what do you call it? And what do you call it? Those shops that those pretentious shops that want to sell you pretentious food. Fuck those two, and also fuck Balenciaga and everything they do. It's a social experiment. I hope you flush you down the loo as well because you're absolutely trash. The ugly this week, right? First of all. The ugly is definitely StockX culture and that camel toe bullshit that they did. And also one of the uglies I wanted to put this week is this, bro. Is KFC's pickle jacket. What the fuck is this, bro? KFC's pickle ass jacket with a pickle meal because it's all pickled up into a package of ugliness there. That was the ugly this week, bro. That was the good, the bad, and the ugly, bro. Let me press the button. Hold on. It's not working.
Because you're too excited. You pressing it.
Yeah, there you go. That was the show, bro. Pickle jacket, bro. What the fuck?
They must have lost revenue in the fast food wars or something. There's no excuse for doing something that fucking stupid.
I told you, that's the ugly part. This what you call the fashion culture that we live in, bro. Hey, oh, you know what was really epic? Talking about Balenciaga, I don't know if I sent you this, but there was I must have sent you this. There was a roundup of all the bullshit they put out. All the this is the homeless. Yeah, you saw it. This is the homeless thing. Bro, they rinsed that. They rinsed Balenciaga. I'm telling you, it's a social damn experiment to see what bullshit you can sell to the rich and famous. That's what it is, bro. They're taking the piss, bro.
You should have sent it to that chick that did them videos. The things that rich people buy that you poors can't afford.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I would like to hear her. I would like to hear her talk about that shit.
Yeah, that was funny. That's funny. But yeah, that was the show, bro.
She got some really big opinions.
She's funny. She's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, frothy coffee, bro. It's all frothy coffee. All steam and no substance.
How will we survive?
Hey, we're still surviving, bro.
That we are. And we will continue as long as y'all have a great day, a great week, a great month, great year. Continue to buy what you like and rock what you like. And don't believe the hype, because the hype ain't real, even if you're a hype beast. Sneakers do not make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. Pickle that in the jar. Bro, you can't make this shit.
See, I knew not to do them last two quick strikes. This shit would have went all the way down here.
Peace.
Peace, man.